From Innersloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
There's so many games, guys. Like, I'm being a huge nerd, but really, like, if you can go find a way to go look at all the stuff that came out, you won't be disappointed.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outersloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games.
No, like, this really is corny announcement aside. They're hamming it up. It's fine. This is so cool. This is like, genuinely, if more people had this kind of energy where they were actively invested in creating a collaborative space within their industry, wanting to make sure that people in their industry are thriving, getting jobs, the people that make these wonderful things happen, the new ideas that keep things feeling fresh, that they identify the growing pains and issues that actually plague people like them when they were getting started out, and create a way to, like, open it up more for the actual, like, really exciting stuff. Oh, that's so cool. And the fact that it was a success story like them, like, you know, Among Us blew up the pandemic like nothing else, dude. Everyone in Among Us playing Among Us, one of the most successful indie game stories in history. It's so
Sloth
cool.
is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
Because you care about your industry when you care about your product. Video games, while products, are still art first. Being made by someone with intent. When all the best games have so much personality, so much of everyone's hard work from bottom up involved and understood and taken care of. Or maybe I was taken care of. A lot of games, unfortunately, have been known for game crunch, but you know, people are trying to handle that. Bring more attention to it, thankfully. But just as a person, once you have to really get into games because how much you love the space, you love the industry, you love what they allow you to do and say not only about yourself but for others. It's great.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
This looks wonderful for someone besides me.
And we're making the Mossfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
I love
Hey, I'm
that.
Osman, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
I want it.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outersloth Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new
yeah.
game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new Dosa
This
recipes,
game looks
and
awesome.
reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Like literally Literally, Project Dosa especially has me so hyped. Project Dosa there, the Space Fighter Exploration one looked crazy. The Boss Rush game, like all these games look very unique, very much like their own blend of fun that scratch a couple different itches. The message behind it is great. At Innersloth, you make whatever you want. Whenever it was a choose your own path flash game, Murderous Space Beam through Poop Week, we explored our silly ideas. We were incredibly lucky with the success of the Henry Stickmin collection and Among Us. Oh, I didn't realize that was them too. Our players, friends, and families made it happen, allowing us to be truly independent, no investors, no publishers, no acquisitions. That no investors part probably helped a major ton too, because when you have investors, you're expected to return profits for them too. That's kind of what the big shakeup with a lot of stuff is too, and why shareholders are, always the thing with the end game, is the fact that at the end of the day, when your money and the continued scaling up of your company is interwoven with making sure other people's financial demands are also met on top of the other ones you need to make sure you commit to, so you can cover the baseline stuff of continuing to produce what you're producing. I see that my camera just died. Hiring people, distribution, keeping maintenance, all that other stuff. There's a lot of people that you couldn't just continue a sustainable model and then stay small and do what you can. They'll never become like a huge thing like Sony or Microsoft that way, but you don't really need to if that's not your goal. It's just very cool that they still want to keep their message and who they are front and center regardless. So it's just allowed them to make decisions where if they had to enter to investors, maybe the money that they're using to fund other people would just be going to someone else's pockets. Basically, you want to fund your game. We don't want to publish your game. We don't want your IP. We just want to see fun, original, clever games. Okay, so that's an important thing, because I was calling them one of the new publishers coming out, but they don't want to be a publisher. They don't want to be involved in that promotional marketing and like finding a place to host it process, and helping with the rollout of it. Projects funded. Okay, here's the stuff they were talking about, man. Mars First Logics. Oh, you can buy this stuff. Oh, you can play some of these demos. I downloaded some demos earlier too, but I don't think they're from the other Outer World stuff. It's enable. You have one button. There are bosses to beat, push, tap, and bash to beat them up. Upgrade your ship. Definitely gonna want to play the demo of that at some point. Okay. I'll probably just put that somewhere. I'll leave this open for myself so I can do it later. The Battlesuit Aces was pretty fun. Project Dosa. Project Dosa has my attention the most, dude. Platforming. You tell me I get to build a mech in a solar power, solar punk-esque type world where I get to go help local communities and make food while I'm doing it. Assuming some nice adjoining music, you have me. That sounds like such a good time. Rogue Eclipse, a rogue space fighter in the New Age journey across the stars, taking down merciless armadas. I think this is the flight one that I was looking at. And now this one was the one that was weird in the trailer just now, though, because it only showed like the aesthetic and landscape, which like I'm loving the way it looks. I like this art style, but there was no like gameplay or anything. So this makes me feel like it's either in early development or they're having a very hard time finding a piece of the gameplay to show off. I don't remember seeing this strange scaffold one. Visa. Oh my god, wait. These are the guys that made Venba? Oh, you bet I'm following them. Are you kidding me? I don't use Twitter anymore. But that's fine. I love Venba, dude. We cried playing Venba over here. That was awesome. Okay, so these are developer studios that they're just like highlighting here. Interested Outersloth is an indie for developers looking for funds to get their game off the ground or some extra money to finish it. This is a Riku and reshare model. We've consulted with others to ensure it's a competitive rate that keeps your sustainability in mind. As this is run primarily by Forrest Willard and Victoria Tran. At Innersloth, our small team size will mean slower response times. The fund is very hands-off. If you're looking for full service publishing, help with marketing, localization, etc. So again, they're really emphasizing that this is not them becoming a new publisher. It really is them just giving out money to help people out. No, that's cool, dude. No, but I really did put a smile on my face when I saw them do that, dude. I was just like, you guys are so cool. You guys are so cool, and I hope you know you are so cool.